here. We're going to go ahead and get started. She's Jessica Robinson, the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs for the College of Health and Human Services. So why don't we just go ahead and welcome her.
Everyone doing good? Yeah. Now you guys have a long day, right? You have a lot. First of all, I just want to say that I think it's awesome that all of you are doing this. The ambassadors hold a huge place in my heart because of how much you all do, and you're such a vital part of everything that we do, especially for the assistant deans. You are our lifeline during orientation and through so many other things. I mean, I call on ambassadors a lot to be able to help with different things that we're doing, or college council events, or just different things. So I think it's awesome that you're all here, that you're engaged, that you want to be a part of something bigger than just your time going to college here. So I think that's wonderful. I have provided a brief handout here. I want to tell you just a few unique things that are on this sheet. I am the Assistant Dean for the College of Health and Human Services. How many of you are in the College of Health and Human Services? Awesome. What's your major? Speech, language, hearing sciences? Kinesiology. Social work. Oh, social work. I'm sorry, I'm a double alum of social work. Yeah, right. What? Oh, nursing. Very nice. Okay, great. So our college has exercise and nutritional sciences. Within exercise and nutritional sciences, there's food and nutrition. There's physical therapy. There's a couple of different things that are within that. We have nursing. We have social work and gerontology, which are in the same school, and then we have speech, language, and hearing sciences. Is it messing you up that I'm moving?
No, you're good.
We're good? Okay.
Move all you want.
And then we have speech, language, and hearing sciences. So one of the great things about our college, one of the things that I like a lot, and I'm a double alum of our college, so I'm like a true Aztec for life. True, because I earned my bachelor's and my master's in social work. And I taught in the School of Social Work, and I was an advisor in the School of Social Work, and now I get to do this role for the entire college. So I have a great love for the work that we're doing, and one of the unique things about our college is that all of our students are preparing for a profession. So whereas you would have, a major, let's say English or history, where you're learning a lot, you're learning a great deal of information, not quite sure what you're going to do after you graduate, or you might have an idea of what you're going to do, our students are specifically learning step by step what it is they need to do for a specific profession. Are you going to be a nurse? Are you going to be a social worker? Are you going to be a physical therapist? As a result, our classes kind of have this have this lockstep progression. So what's interesting about our major, and something you really have to take note of, is there isn't a lot of, once you're in the major, there isn't a lot of, oh, I'll just take that in the spring, or if I don't get that class in the spring, I'll take it in the fall. It's very much lockstep. If you don't take a certain class in the fall to learn how to, why we give blood and where you give blood, or where you would prick someone in the arm to find a good vein to give blood, then you can't give blood. Right? If you don't know why we're talking to individuals or patients in regards to them needing help with physical therapy, you can't then help them with physical therapy. If you don't understand why people are in poverty, you can't help them get out of poverty. So there's all of these different lockstep classes that our students have to take, which means that if our students have hiccups along the way or have roadblocks along the way, it's very easy for them to not graduate a semester later, but an entire year later. So we need our ambassadors to really be on it when we're working with our students, to understand that our students have to know what's ahead of them. They need to understand that the classes that they're taking, that they should go to see their advisor for their major, and we have great advisors in our major, and that they need to make sure that they're ahead of the game. They need to know what they're taking, when they're going to take it. It's not just this, I'll fly by the seat of the pants and take this class here and this class there. That doesn't work well for our college, because again, it is lockstep. I have on this list a list of the undergraduate advisors, a list of the graduate advisors. All of our advisors are lecturers or tenure track faculty, with the exception of nursing. Our undergraduate nursing advisor is a full-time 100% staff person. His background is he's not a nurse. So the unique thing here is that some majors and some colleges have faculty that are advising, and that's all they do. They don't get paid for it. All of our tenure track professors or advisors, all of them teach and do advising, and they get paid to do advising. So they're really invested in our students. Not to say that the faculty isn't, but they really want to do advising. It's something that they really want to do, which means they want to see our students. So encouraging our students to see their advisors, making sure that our students know who their advisors are, that's very important. We have a lot of graduate schools in all of our majors. So we have, exercise and nutritional sciences. We have doc programs in our college. So it runs the gamut from bachelor's to master's all the way to doctoral degrees. So again, there's information on here. We are also a college where every one of our majors are impacted. So what I did is I provided, for now, and if this changes, you will get an update, but for now, I gave you the GPA that our students must meet depending on their major. So depending on what their major is, they must meet this GPA impaction by the time they move from pre-major to major. So all of our students have that pre-major to major status. All of them do. They're all admitted as a pre-major. Many of them come in and transfer and go straight into the major. Some of them can't yet, but they also have to have this GPA requirement. And it's changing. I'm trying to get the gerontology GPA up a little bit. I don't think it's quite fair that we're leaving our poor older individuals in the hands of those that only need a 2.0. Okay, I want to get that GPA up a little bit higher so we can care a little bit more. So culturally, that's offensive to me. So we're looking at this. Know that these might change, and when they change, and if they change, you will know about it. Okay. So all of the GPAs are on here. At the back, it shows some of our highlights. We are big on research because we do work with individuals. We are not training students to work with rocks or caves or plantation. We're making sure that our students can work with real people. And so we not only want them to know how to work with real people, but we want them to know how to do research. We want them to be able to think larger and think analytically and really apply it. So we pride ourselves on research. And we also pride ourselves on the fact that we are a college that requires our students, and let me put it this way, they don't have to, they get to study abroad. Every one of our students, every one of them in our college gets to study abroad. They have to, it's a requirement. But we say get to, and they're like, oh, that's real funny. So they get to study abroad. They have to study abroad, it's a requirement. There are circumstances where a student cannot study abroad, and those, they do receive a waiver, and there are channels that we can go through to help them out, because there are circumstances that are, we need to make sure that we work with the individual. But those are very few and very unique, and the student has to meet with our dean to get the approval to get waived and do something different. The requirement doesn't just disappear, it's just a different requirement comes up instead. They have to do something here. So all of our students do that. So we have an international coordinator that works with our students on studying abroad. That is really important because, and her name is down here next to mine, Roxanne Riedel. It's important to know her because you don't really need to advise at any time our students other than to let them know that there's someone that will work with them. Even during orientation, it's really letting them know that they need to see Roxanne. Go and see Roxanne. That's what she's there for. She's the one person, her and her team, that work with all of our students on international. Some of our students study abroad for a semester, for a year. Some of them do the 9-day trip that we have. So there's a lot of different options that the students can choose from. We do have a college council. Our college council is very active. We are known for winning Aztecs Rock Hunger. We best win on Thursday. I'll find out tomorrow. I'm really hoping that we do. If the College of Health and Human Services can't win Aztec Rock Hunger, something's wrong. So we pride ourselves in that. We've won for the last 3 years in a row. We are very active. All of our clubs we have over 20 clubs, and they're very much active in regards to their discipline. So they don't just talk about wanting to help people, they actually do it. They involve themselves in outreach and community service opportunities and fundraising opportunities that reach out to the population that they're working with. So our student nutrition organization works on childhood obesity issues, and our social work population works on mental health issues in their clubs, and nursing, same thing. So we have a very strong and proud student presence with our college council. They're very involved. And Ian Fielding is our college council president. He was one of the nominees for Homecoming Royals, and his information is on here too. So he's our college council president. He comes from Exercise and Nutritional Sciences. So if you have any questions about really anything that has to do with our college or the majors or anything like that, please feel free to contact me. I get back to students very quickly. I am extremely student-centered. I want to make sure that my students, and when I say my students, it's all the students within our college, know that I'm here, know that I have their back, know that I'm not just here when they get in trouble, but I'm here to celebrate their successes and also catch them when they fall and put the Band-Aids on when they skid their knees. So that's why I'm here. I really do love working with our students and making sure they know that they're connected. And that doesn't just go for me, it goes for all of the advisors and all of the dean's office. So, threw a lot at you, it's what's on this sheet, but do you all have any questions about our fine college? College of Health and Human Services? Anything at all? All right. Well, thank you very much, and good luck with the rest of your day.
Thank you, Jessica. We'll see you.
Bye.
Alrighty. So we do have some time. So you have a couple of different options. So we can do your quiz now, or we could do some of practicing of the tour script. So if you want to do your quiz now, raise your hand. Keep them up.
Keep them up if you want.
So if you want to, these are hands if you want to take your quiz now, right? Raise them high.
These are the people who are ready. Ready to go.
So I think we're taking your quiz now.